The candlestick charts pretty much revealed what was happening after the election. They like what the new administration might be proposing. However, notice how we had a big day on Wednesday, 300 points in the Dow. Still traded up today. But remember the very basics of candlestick analysis. The Japanese rice traders always professed, where do most people buy? They buy exuberantly at the top. So we're up here in the overbought area and we're starting to see exuberance. This tells you can stay long until you see a candlestick reversal signal, but the exuberance should be a little bit of a warning. On the other hand, in the NASDAQ, got very strong buy signals with a doji gap up, kind of a J-hook pattern, not kind of, a J-hook pattern, and today it closed at all-time highs above this level. The expectation of a J-hook pattern is that there's going to be more upside, the same magnitude as this right here. So this is where watching what the markets are doing at these levels becomes much more of a crucial watch, based upon we should see some more upside in the NASDAQ and the S&P 500, which is also doing a J-hook pattern, but watch for some profit taking in the Dow. This kind of leads to the point that there are many sectors that are doing well and others that aren't, and it's kind of rotating. So this is where it becomes very important to use the candlestick charts to tell you which sectors are acting well. When you break down the analysis of what's happening, you can see how AMD was one of these stocks that moved up pretty dramatically over the last few weeks. And because we know that prices move in waves, they don't go straight up, we can identify what type of patterns are being set up during these waves. Notice how there's a little scoop type pattern. Notice how the next move was a best friend signal with a doji gap up. Now we have a doji sandwich. So if we can add up all of our analysis, we're in an uptrend. We're a wave 1, wave 2 going into wave 3. We know the best friend signal implies very strong price move to the upside. We also know a doji sandwich represents more upside. We can analyze each of the charts and see which ones have the most upside potential. Because there's very simple rules of candlestick analysis, such as the bigger the signal, the more compelling the change of investor sentiment. A left-right combo followed by a gap up through the resistance levels. Another J-hook pattern allows us to identify when to be buying and when we're starting to get into areas where we start watching for profit taking. This is not rocket science. This is because we're looking at indicators that the Japanese rice traders have identified over 400 years and patterns that have been identified to put us in the right situations at the right time. That'll be it. We'll see you in the chat rooms.